I'm gonna break this off. Let's listen to this. Oh my God. Just literally, wow. Oh my God. Right guys, we got up nice and early this morning to come to basically what's like a little fun fair opposite the Rijksmuseum. It's almost like the Winter Wonderland in London. There's so many different cool things happening. There's an ice skating rink, there's loads of different places to eat. It's very cool, very quirky, and you can find it just opposite the Rijksmuseum, which is one of the most popular tourist attractions here in Amsterdam. And basically we have come here to try some cheese. This country, Netherlands, is known for its cheese. They've got various cheeses that they've invented over the years. They've got things like Edam and Gouda, two very popular types of cheese which originate here. They say, you know, the making of this cheese goes back millennia almost. Archaeologists found cheese making devices that date all the way back to 200 BC. So clearly cheese is an integral part of the culture here, the culture in Europe. And it's no surprise that it's still so popular to this day. Even now, the Dutch are known to have sort of blocks of cheese alongside their Heineken when they drink beer in the pub. So it's a big part of their culinary scene. So first thing, what we've got here is we've got a place that does raclette cheese. Raclette actually originates in Switzerland, but it's a special kind of cheese that you melt and you basically scrape off and you add it to, might be bread, potatoes, whatever it is. In this case, we've got a baguette. So this baguette has basically got some of that melted raclette inside it, and then you've got some coleslaw and some pickles and some tomatoes as well. So this is going to be absolutely delicious. You can tell already the way these guys make it is incredible. They show you the cheese being melted in front of you. They've got this cool device. Unbelievable, I can tell already. Let's go. That is just delicious. It's actually very simple. A very simple baguette sandwich, but that cheese, you can tell, is super special. Melted, gooey, all the right textures, not too rubbery. Very delicious, very comforting. On a cold day, actually, this is something quite nice. The pickles are quite good as well. They have a way of cutting through the richness of the cheese, but it all works in perfect harmony. This is delicious. So next time you're in Amsterdam, I know you'll be here, make sure you come opposite the Rijksmuseum. This could actually be only a feature of winter time, I'm not entirely sure, but if you are here, check it out and try some of the incredible food here. Next up on the potato crawl of Amsterdam, we have come to have roast potatoes lathered in raclette cheese. This is a very Dutch way of eating things here. You should know that the Dutch absolutely love their cheese. These guys bought the world Edam, they bought the world Gouda. You know, they say Edam cheese was actually was the most popular cheese for a period of 400 years, and that's because the red exterior wax that they make it in was good enough to preserve the cheese before it was refrigerated, and therefore could be exported all around the world. Did you know that? That's a fun fact for you. So Edam, Gouda, all of these cheeses these guys are known for. We've been having chips. The reason why the chips are supposed to be so good, one of the secrets is that they're produced in Netherlands, and they produce them really nicely on the rich pastures, the rich fertile lands of this area. Today we're having potatoes, so not chips, and lathered on top of these potatoes is some of that raclette cheese which has been melted. If you see how these guys make it, you'll be absolutely amazed. It's super, super cool to watch, so satisfying on the eyes. You get a little bit of that cheese, some potato, and you've got some cabbage and red onions there. Here goes. Oh man. You know, that just tastes like your mother's hug. So comforting. It just makes you happy and feel warm inside. The potato is so soft, it almost dissolves in your mouth. and it's lathered in that beautiful cheese, and they put a little bit of seasoning, a little bit of buttery seasoning on it as well, which is just delicious. Honestly, that is comfort galore. That is yet another display of the elite potato dishes you can find in this marvelous country. Alright guys, the hunt for the best potato in Amsterdam continues, and this time we are effectively going to be trying fresh crisps. This place is called Chipsticks. It's been around since I think 1957. Was it 57 or 67? Wait there. 1967. It's been around since 1967, serving the good people of Amsterdam the best crisps in town. And of course this is another example of the way in which these people use the potato, one of their favorite staple food items. Now, the process to making this is so cool. It's a fresh, big potato. The man puts it through some sort of machine and basically cuts it up and swirls it, sticks it on this massive giant toothpick and basically spreads it out. I want to say there is ample opportunity to cock that process up, by the way. These are so thin, these are so fragile. If you don't have the right delicate hand maneuvering skills, you could easily crush the whole thing, but the man does it at ease, and he's just churning them out as people come over to try them. After it's fried, you get a different selection of spices that you can choose from, flavors, which is incredible. We have gone for the Cajun, but there's things like pizza, sea salt, herbs, and all sorts of others. Anyway, enough chit chat. I'm gonna break this off. Let's listen to this. Oh my God. Just literally, wow. Oh my God. I wasn't expecting it to taste exactly like a crisp, but that's exactly what it tastes like. It's effectively what it is. I mean, I guess it makes sense. But you know those bougie branded crisps that you can buy in the UK? Like kettle chips, you know, those handmade rustic chips, all of those things that you see, it's basically like that. Super delicious. They got a little bit of skin around the exterior. They don't get rid of the skin, which adds a lovely new taste and texture to it. Honestly, the freshness there is unbelievable. I'd go so far as to say this is more crispy than crisps out of a packet, and that's because it's super fresh, I'd say, and there's probably no preservatives or anything in there, so it's super fresh, super tasty, ultra crunchy. This is delicious, and yet again another indication of the glorious potato food items you can find in Netherlands. And that concludes our potato adventure in Netherlands.